Hello, my name is Jimmi Pynk, and I'm not going to give you my government name, but this is a video. And please feel free to share your story. Please be sure to do your own video because today we're going to talk about PNC Bank. Okay, so some of you are going to come across this video and you are not familiar with my channel. However, for my pink ladies, my T-birds, my House of Grease members of my channel, they know that I've been having some financial issue because I am on sick leave. I exhausted my savings, what have you. However, I do get a weekly sick leave payment that is a portion of my check. Well, this particular week, because I did have to pay all my bills, and they did assist, but I had to get everything done, my money fell short. I had a little bit of money left. One charge came out. The charge that I swear was Netflix, but we'll get to that in a minute. That wiped down to about $2. Now, this was Wednesday. My fins come in on Friday. So Thursday, I receive a notification of a charge that goes through for $3.21. Initially, I think it's Wow Presents. But I'm like, but that's supposed to be $3.99 and that's too early. It was a month free trial. That's too early. Then Netflix comes through. Now, I wasn't too worried about it because when I say it came through, I received an email that said it was paid. Mind you, I just told you Netflix took the rest of my money and took it down to $2. So, I have a little cash here. I get through. But I'm not worried about trying to cover the overdraft fee. Because there shouldn't be one. You already took it out, right? Wrong. So not only did they give me one overdraft fee, they gave me two. They gave me one for Netflix and this random $3.21. So I'm not going to lie to you. I was upset. My niece's 21st birthday is on Monday. She asked me for a specific gift. I have not gotten it yet. I still have to get my medication, which is about $60 a month, on top of feed myself, just regular things. $300 don't go too damn far in this economy, okay? So I immediately called, and I'm not going to lie and say that I wasn't rude. I was, because I was livid. Which they said, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We can't waive it. Okay. Well, I want to speak to a supervisor, and they're sitting there telling me blah, 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 etc. So I get off the phone with her. I then call back and I'm like, wait a minute. If there's not enough money there, why are you even letting charges go through? So I call back. I'm calm when I call back at first. So he's explaining to me, like, yeah, there are things that you can do for that, but it doesn't stop online purchases. Then what's the point? Because the problem I'm having is with online purchases. So at this point, I'm like, okay, so you guys can't waive anything. This is unacceptable. I don't think that you understand. Like, y'all just took $72 out my check. Like, that's fucking huge. Over two charges that didn't even equal $10, mind you. So I finally get somebody to this department that they consider to be supervisors. Now I'm calm. He didn't calm me down. He's explaining stuff to me. I'm like, okay, listen. Then now they're trying to tell me we can't waive it because it's been within 24 hours. I'm like, so you changed it from 12. Oh, people think that, but it's been 24. That's a lie. Because I've gotten them waived before. But nonetheless, I shouldn't count on that. But anyway, I'm like, this time, like, this ain't no bullshit. This is a dire situation. Like, y'all can't give me one, like, something. So he goes and explains, and I'm like, I don't even know. While I'm talking, he has me calm. Now I'm talking, I'm like, I don't even know what the Apple charge was. So he assures me, well, this is what happened. It comes through PayPal, so it's not directly. He's explaining everything to me, and I'm like, okay, I get that. He's telling me how to put my alerts on, all that. Even though I'm supposed to already have an alert to tell me when it's overdraft, and I got it today after the account was overdraft yesterday, and the email came in at 4:30 p.m. But anyway, then they say, well, this is what you do. You go talk to Apple, find out what the charge is, and if you can get that charge reversed with Apple, we can give you that late fee back. Okay, fantastic. So I go out, I'm with my family all day, whoop, whoop, whoop. Cool. I do have the new computer, by the way, for anybody that was wondering. Just haven't had time to set it up. But I sit here for 2 hours on the phone with Apple. I'm like, first of all, the program I bought, there was a free version and a paid version, or at least that's how it was advertised. I downloaded the free version. I never even used it. Like, that shit is sitting in my cloud. I took it back off my phone. 2 hours to even get to talk to somebody with Apple. Because first they told me to do it online, and then when I do it online, and then they asked me to fill out a comment, and then it immediately denies it. So I'm like, you couldn't have possibly read that comment, because that was immediate. Anyway, no matter, because I called somebody, and I'm like, no. There's no way that comment was read. I clicked a certain thing, and y'all got an automatic response. So I talked to a woman. She walks me through it. She's like, this is how you have to delete apps, which is fucked up in itself, because why can't I just delete it directly from the app like a computer? You got to go through all this rigmarole in your settings, but whatever. So I explained to her, I said, well, what happened is I get paid Friday. This happened on Thursday. This overdrafted my account. She goes back. She refunds the $3.21. To which case I look at my phone and I say, oh, I got time to call PNC. So I call PNC, and now this time I am polite as pie. Because I'm like, please just give me at least the $136 back. So I talked to a gentleman, and I'm like, yeah, I talked to 2 people, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I was upset. I said, but then I talked to somebody, they transferred me to another department, they calmed me down, they told me if I get this charge with Apple reversed, that I can get that fee back, because it should have never been a charge, it should have never been a fee. I'm like, it's sitting in my PayPal right now. It's showing refunded. It's showing the $321 back. Before I transferred over here, because that could be any $3.21, I wanted to talk to somebody and see what I needed to do. Did I need to send an email? Did somebody need to go on my PayPal account? For him to have me on the phone for 15 minutes, because he trying to figure it out, for him to say, well, the person you talked to said the charges is final. I said, wait, what? I said, does it even say notated that he said that? He's like, oh, no, I believe you this and this and this, but it's final. I said, that's unacceptable. So you're telling me I spoke to somebody that you're considering a supervisor, which is not the truth, because I know how call centers work. It's just an escalation department. And I nicely say, I'm like, this is unacceptable. So what you're telling me is the department I spoke to is considered to be a supervisor, and this supervisor boldface lied to me. Because that's what you're telling me. I said, sir, nobody sits on the phone for 2 hours over a $3.21 charge. It's not the $3.21 I'm pressed about. It's the $36 that I was charged for $3.21. So what do I need to do? So they're saying they're going to have a manager call me back, and they escalated, and all they calls was recorded. I said, let me tell you right now, if somebody don't call me back in 24 hours, I will call back every day. I'm diligent about this now, because I've already called you 3 times today. I sat here on the phone trying to get in contact with Apple. 30 more minutes for the lady to do what she got to do and go through the charges and get it reversed. And then your punk ass gonna sit here and tell me the charges is final. So I went through all of this with Apple for nothing, for $3.21. I pissed $3.21. It's the 36. So I'm telling all y'all this, because it ain't cute to tell y'all I only had $2 in my account. That's not fucking cute. That's not the fucking point. Shit happen in life. Everybody ain't just sitting on goddamn savings. Some people go through things like be on sick leave since March and run through their savings. Okay. The point is this. I'm standing up for banks treating people like shit, and especially PNC. And then when I sat here and asked, well, can I have the supervisor's name? He told me no, because they're not allowed to do that, because that's not the person on the call. I've worked for AT&T. I've worked for Alltel. I've worked for DirecTV. All in customer service. Excuse me, one exception. Alltel was financial service. I have never heard, I can't tell you who you talked to, and it's sitting there notated on your account. Because obviously if I talk to the person, they gave me their name. I've never, ever heard that. But it's on the call. Okay. It's on the call. Okay. And all of your calls are recorded. We say 24 to 48 hours because they got to review the call. Review the call. Because if you sit here and tell me that man did not say that, then y'all are full of shit. And I did let them know, see, right now, my sick leave is tied to my job. So that's my direct deposit, and I can't afford for my money not to go there. But make no mistake, I'm going to my job because the reason why I have PNC Bank is because PNC Bank is also where my job does their banking. They have a deal. I will be talking to my union president, and I will be putting this video out, and I will encourage you guys to share it, and I will encourage you guys to tell your own stories with PNC, because this is absolutely bullshit. We can't do it but once every 2 years. There's always extenuating circumstances. Nobody is saying that I'm sitting here asking for it every goddamn week. There's extenuating circumstances. I done broke them down anything. I run through money for gas because I have to do a lot for my family. I have to go to physical therapy 3 times a week. I have my own things I have to do. I have to have medication. I still have to pay my rent. My rent don't give a fuck that I'm on sick leave and I'm only getting 40% of my money. They don't fucking care. But clearly, neither does PNC Bank, and the fucked up thing about it is you fucked me over my money. Then they sat there and said if you have an overdraft, you can put it in the ATM till before 10 o'clock. Let me ask y'all something. Y'all going to the ATM, buy yourself a cash at 10 o'clock? I don't know where y'all at, but here in Ohio, it's nighttime at 5. I'm not doing that. And I told them that. I said, anybody else, if a charge come in after business hours, that shit don't even count till the next day. But I guess not y'all, huh? Oh, that goes 24 hours. I said, but sometimes charges online don't come through until right before midnight. So in other words, you fucking people. So I'm saying this to say this. Fuck PNC Bank. Please share this. Please let everybody know fuck PNC Bank. Because this is fucking ridiculous. And you never know who you fucking over. I got an army of 4,200. I got a family of over 300. You never know who you fucking with. And I nicely said, oh yeah, I will get on my rich white lady and write to corporate too. I'm not fucking around. This is some bullshit. This is not how you treat customers. So with that being said, share your stories with PNC. And I don't mean comment here. Put it on Twitter. Say it all. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. Because this is some bullshit. And I'm not going to stand for it. And for my pink ladies and T-birds that actually like rock with me on this channel, I'm sorry y'all didn't get y'all review. Because I didn't have to deal with this shit for 5 hours out my day. And the other fucking 9, I've been somewhere else. Y'all will get it eventually. I'm sorry. Keep it crazy. Deuces.